Imagine yourself standing on the edge of your best chance of success, yet you feel an unseen force pulling you back. The power to doubt yourself in private. Taking away pieces of your dreams and hopes and dreams, real faith is more than a brief feeling. It's an important skill. Deep thoughts that shape your trip through life. The length of your success is mostly affected by belief in yourself. Think about the many times. Raw talent, ready for extraordinary feats, is held together by the tied down by fear and doubt. Today, we look into useful and powerful tips based on Stoicism and meant to help you. Get back your having faith in yourself. These methods aren't not just ideas, they're real and can be done. Steps that are in line with the problems of modern life they're made to help with. That you can light the way to getting better. Remember, the how to boost your confidence isn't about being changed into someone else. It's about getting rid of the layers of doubt to show the strong, capable person. Before we start, you've always been. Come with me on this life-changing journey. Sure, this advice gets to people like you. Please take a moment to leave a like. Get the word out now to everyone you know. Let's jump in. 1. Get to know yourself. 1. Learn more about yourself and who you are isn't just a journey. It's the base for getting back what was lost. Being sure of yourself. Stop for a moment and think about what makes you do what you do. Are they driven by strong views? Or are you just doing what everyone else expects of you? What Stoicism is all about, as taught by thinkers like Epicurus, the answer lies in think about yourself. It's not just about finding out what your skills are and flaws, but getting to the heart of being deeply aware of yourself is how to really have faith in yourself. It's an inside job. By making sure your acts match your true, we face problems every day in our lives. And our first reactions often define us. When these things happen, stop and think about what you're saying. Real picture of what you believe, or are they quick responses to outside pressures to boost self-confidence? It's not just about being brave, about making decisions that feel right to you. What kind of person you really are helps you feel confident when you act in tune with who you really are. Making a choice boosts your confidence. Building up a deep sense of trust, rooted and firm in 2. Know that some things can't be changed. 2. Know that something isn't possible. Have you ever felt like it's like pushing against a wall that won't move? Tiring and, to be honest, kind of useless. That's the thing about some parts of life. It just won't move, no matter how hard we try. But here's a strong twist from being tough doesn't mean how hard you work, but know what to push and what not to push. Letting go is the key to getting back. It's not about how much faith you lost. Give up. It's about smart planning. Let's break it down. We all have times when we think we can't do anything and feel stuck in a storm of things we can't. This is where our modern Stoic gets their power. When you feel wise, ask yourself, am I trying? In charge of the out of control. Take a look at the facts. Cannot tell others to do the opposite time or see into the future. But here's your power play. Pay attention to what you can change, how you react, your choices you make, and what you do. These are your real power by changing your power here that makes you stronger, flexible, and most of all, more sure of yourself. It's like getting better at when you play a game where you know the rules and make the best moves you can think of. This accepting what can't be changed has to do with silent resignation. If you stop fighting, you should focus on strategy. You can do what you want with the past or the future. Do well in the present and learn how to be kind to yourself, especially when everyone has bad luck. If someone falls, it's not just okay. It's important for growth. This way of thinking not only makes you feel better about yourself, gives you a sense of calm wisdom. Everyday life, you're not just getting better at. Have faith that you're changing into a version of that is smarter and more calm. Seeing yourself living a fuller life, more important. Remember, true trust isn't about controlling every part of mastering. Your reactions is what life is all about. Putting your attention on your skills. You're not just getting through the storm. Getting better at dancing in the rain. 3. Pay attention to what's important. 3. Pay attention to what really matters. Don't care about the rest. Stoicism isn't just an old idea. Philosophy, it's a lighthouse for what's new. Souls swimming in a sea of things that don't matter. When was the last time you really felt were you in charge, when your mind was switched between social media messages and the newest news, or when you were really in the middle of something that was important to you? Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, was wise when he said, "Our life is what our. The way you think about it shapes your." In fact, it's a very useful tool, but a lot of people of us let it rust in the busy. Getting back to everyday life means figure out what takes it. Maybe it's your phone buzzing all the time, the stress or the need to please everyone that make it hard to think. Know these thieves and consciously cut down on their in charge of you, and set limits like tech-free time or practice. Makes perfect to say no to requests that drain you energy to help you concentrate like a. Not only is muscle meditation cool, it's also a tried and true way to anchor your start your day with present tense thoughts. I need to know what one thing I need to do. Today, this clarity cuts through the noise, making what you do more deliberate and more sure of your path. Do not forget that concentration is not just a skill, it's the way to find inner peace. Boost your confidence by focusing on, pay attention to what's important. You're not just crossing things off your list, you're making a fortress of peace in a crazy world. This is the calm way of knowing that get the power to focus on more than just getting things done, but making a life of reason for and confidence to boost your being tough isn't something you're born with. 4. Make yourself tougher. Birth is a skill that you learn through your life. Stoicism teaches this art through fires, making life's worst moments into beautiful lessons on how to use our best qualities. Strength is like a shield for you. Life's fights, not just to get through blows, but to come out on top, learning and getting stronger with every task, like the Nika's wise words. It's not the events, not what we did in response to them that really. Every stumble and falter describes who we are. Every step is a chance to get better when things go wrong in life instead of. If you're pulling back, ask yourself, what lesson? This change in view lies here. Turns every barrier into a stepping stone that leads you to wisdom, and strength and resilience are at the heart of toughness, and Stoicism are about facing challenges with bravery, instead of running away or fear every time you get past a problem, or face a fear that's not just. By staying alive, you're changing into a person who is sure of themselves and able. Keep in mind that resilience isn't just about getting through the storm, it's about learning to dance in the rain no matter what, getting a long overdue job done, or getting through a personal loss deal with every problem in a calm way. Thoughts. Don't think about what happened. How you deal with life's problems with confidence, because they know each one is something to grow from, and building up real stoic toughness is a mix of long-term trust. Vision, thanks, and people in the community know that life's path isn't always easy or fair, but this can be crossed with strength and grace. Acceptance isn't giving up. It's a seeing that difficulties are part of life, and we have everything we need to deal with them. Toughness also means, besides today's problems, think about how problems you're having now will affect your future. Build resilience and thanks. It's a sign of hope in hard times, changing the way you think about turn problems into chances to grow. Also, don't forget how powerful group that you are in with supportive people not only make you feel better, but it also makes it seem like you're having someone to fight life's battles with that. The silent path to getting tough is a dedicated to learning for life. And every event, whether it's happy or challenging, is a way to learn how to understand the people and things around you. Accept the changes in your life with the belief that you are strong and the knowledge to do well no matter what. At its core, Stoic toughness is a deep. It gives you a roadmap for getting through life. To face problems head-on and learn from them and use what you learn to build our have faith, and we showed resilience by adopting Stoicism. Don't just get through tough times, we change them into things that cause getting smarter, stronger, and more self-aware. Certainly, 5. Grow your 5. Carry out your humility. Humility. Choosing to be humble is like finding a hidden way to boost your confidence. The point is not to lessen your light. The point is to see that there are many more lights are shining around. We often trip over our own pride when we talk about you. They thought it was confidence, but here's the fact that has stood the test of time. Going all the way back to Stoic thinking. Epictetus and other thinkers believe that starts with the admission of not knowing. Being humble is what will help you grow. Think of humility as a ground that is full of possible. Just like a plant doesn't shoot up overnight, neither does real. Having confidence is something you do every day. Talk less and understand that this isn't the only point of view when, if you achieve, remember what others did to help. Of others, it's strong to understand that everyone can teach you something. In today's world, looks are often important. On top of realism, but below this, hide the need for real ties. It's clear that humility opens doors to these links by recognizing that you're not separate from the bigger picture. By lowering your worth, you're raising it. It seems like everyone you meet has a world of experience that is different from. It doesn't matter if you learn from them. It makes the world bigger for you. And in this bigger world, when you do what you love, your confidence lives on. Give other people credit for their wins, and don't just show them how valuable they are. Respect. You're making a beautiful fabric of points of view. It's not about who's yes, it's about being willing to. You can learn new things all the time in life. Approach not only helps you understand relationships, but it also makes you on a base of mutual trust, respect, and keep learning that being humble is also an inside job. 1. You have to be brave to look at being honest with yourself, to admit your faults, and to take steps to fix them. Being aware of yourself is a force. Tool for growth. It's about how you are thankful for your life and the people you love and the chances that come your way. Being thankful keeps you rooted and linked, telling you that you're a part of something bigger as you grow. You don't just become humble over time. With confidence, you shine like others who make people respect and admire them. Think of a wise, silent sage from the 21st century. Knows that being humble doesn't mean a sign of weakness, but a badge of power, a showing how eager you are to learn to get stronger and connect more deeply with the world around you. As we go on looking into this subject to see if anything has felt right to you so far, I urge you to share your ideas below a short. Putting something like, "I believe in myself," is a great way for us to connect. And if it sounds like you want more movies, such as, "This clicking the subscribe button is the right way to go, so let's go further." Find the hidden meanings in what we said. 6. Know what you believe and live by it. 6. Know and follow your own. Have you ever thought that you were feeling like you're not sure where you stand in life's whirling currents? A strong feeling that a lot of people have anchor that you can use for your own beliefs. These aren't just thoughts in your head. These are the building blocks of real, lasting faith. Think of the people you love the most. Values being honest, faithful, brave, and kind. These aren't just words. Helpful signs for your journey, being in line with these ideals, it's a casual event that needs daily promise and a steady hand, steering the ship of your life through calm and stormy. Let's talk about honesty now, C's. A word as strong as steel, living with being honest, means that what you do is in line with what you believe. Yes, it is tough, especially when the world tries to take you off track. But here's where the change took place, happens every time you choose to be true, to take the easier route. Your high self-esteem means you're not just, if you say your views matter, you're putting it into action. This isn't. It's about big movements and can be found in the choices every day if you're honest. Mantra. Then speak the truth. Even when it's easy to lie, be kind. Is your heart's desire? Send it in silent small steps that aren't seen. Make the how to become the person you want to be. Keep in mind that perfection isn't the point. It has to do with admitting your mistakes and growing from them, falling over, putting blocks into stepping stones. Know that living by your morals isn't just a victory for me. It lets other people know when you're ready. Strict adherence to your beliefs. You show others what being real and this alignment between reliability and what you believe and do doesn't just bring peace of mind, it wins respect. And more than that, trust the people around you. It means being responsible for yourself. Own what you did and what happened because of it. Self-reflection every day is good or bad important. Think about your options for a while, making sure they fit with your core values. This isn't a one-time thing, not a one-time trip of growth and ways to improve yourself by accepting your believe what you say and live it out loud. Don't just feel sure of yourself, serve as a guide or a source of an influence and a sign of the powerful force of living a true life. 7. Feel gratitude. Every day yourself. 7th. Show thanks every day. A lot of the time in the winds of Stoicism, a powerful way to get back what you've lost. Being sure of yourself isn't just about the big moves in life, but also being open to the everyday joys. And think about this. You wake up and fear shouldn't cloud your mind. Thoughts you stop and find 3 easy things to be thankful for, like the birds singing outside your window, feeling good in your favorite t-shirt, or even a friend's text message. This doesn't just make you feel good, it's the approach by focusing on what's good about you. Change your attention from what's missing to getting in the right frame of mind that thinks the glass is half full empty. But being thankful isn't a one-person show journey. It means recognizing what other people do in your life take a moment to thank the barista who just right for your morning coffee or the someone at work who is always willing to listen. It may seem easy to say thank you, but it makes forges and bridges. It's about seeing the value in relationships, in the help and kindness that are around you, building a network of good vibes, and when the tough things in life happen. Being thankful helps you see things not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. Problems become chances to learn, grow and learn about the complicated threads of lives. This way of thinking doesn't just happen to make you stronger. It strengthens your thanks for understanding the difficult path as you find ways to be thankful in your daily life. Remember that it's a skill that you've worked on. It's about getting better with work and time. Finding beauty in everyday things and learning from the problems that came up with each today is a day to be thankful for. Getting your self-confidence back. You're giving yourself a life full of thank you for understanding this. Being grateful is like taking care of a garden, needs care and attention. Time. But the flowers that come after are full of self-confidence and strength, along with a deep knowledge of life's worth. So start today and find your 3 thanks, and watch how your world changes. Changes 8 thank yous at a time. 8. Be open to learning and being curious. Do you want to learn and be curious? Have you ever felt like you were lost in the maze of self-doubt? The kind of trap that drains your having faith in yourself. But there's a light in that tunnel, a light to help you find your way out. This is not about learning and being curious. Studying facts from books, it's about a desire to learn more about the different world, and most importantly, about remember Epictetus, the wise and quiet man. He said that only smart people are free. Wasn't just talking about business, he meant the liberation that they were learning. You learn every day, even if it's a weird learning, something new, or seeing the world this trip through someone else's eyes, of learning all the time does more than just learn as much as you can. Is good for keeping your mind sharp, and you can think of it as mental gym class, where every new fact is a new move that leaves you more open and get ready for life's unexpected turns, and it's not just about you. By seeing things from different points of view, you aren't just getting smarter. You're making your heart grow by talking to people who live and believe in different ways from your own. Doesn't just teach you new things. It helps people understand, accept, and a sincere appreciation for the bright weaving together the story of human life. So how do you start to make a promise to learn? Every day, it doesn't have something new. Even the smallest pebble of how much you know can cause a huge wave of read a book by an artist to understand whose background is not the same as yours. Pick up the phone and talk to a stranger, or just look at the world with a keen eye. This way of learning, the desire to learn and be curious, isn't just a route to getting your confidence back. It's always going on an adventure that makes you a better knowledgeable, caring, and flexible person, as well as in this world that is always changing. Those are the real signs of wisdom. Strength. If you lose faith in yourself, more strong-willedness. Feel like stumbling around in the dark of what to do next, but keep in mind, the A spark of faith is lit through, don't just think about things 8. Some strong tips we've talked about are taking on challenges and gaining knowledge. Having a reason to live is your torches, use them, and you'll find your way through the darkness of doubt. We're not just on this trip to find with your confidence. It's about becoming bigger and smarter. Every fall is a chance to move forward, so follow these tips to get the tools you need. Rebuild the faith you have in yourself. Thanks for watching. If this rang true for you, don't forget to click like, sign up, leave a message, and share with someone. You help people who might need this. Let's make a neighborhood that shines a light for other people looking for smarts.